In this video lecture, we are going to learn about the draw operations in AutoCAD 2012. And if you see the Home tab, and you will get the ribbon interface with different category like the Draw, Modify, Layers, Annotation, Block, Properties, Groups, Utilities, and Clipboard. So we'll be starting with the Draw, and you can see the first command is line. If you hover the mouse, you will get the command tip also. So how can you define line? The shortest distance between 2 points which forms a line. And in AutoCAD you can create a series of continuous line segment which are separate in nature, and you can create the line by using coordinate system or by normal mouse click. So if you click line and you see the command prompt, the specify first option will be highlighted and you will be prompted to define the first point. So you can click and define the first point, and dynamically you can drag and you can define the length of the line as well. And if you want to lock the line in a particular direction, that may be horizontal or vertical, then you can press F8 function key. Once you press F8, the ortho mode will be set active and you can define the length of the line. Maybe the length of the line is 350 mm, and I'll go for enter, and you can see the end point of the line again is asking for the next point, and maybe my next point is 150. You can go for enter, and at the end you can see the dashboard. The specify next point still is prompting, but you will see one new option known as close. You can close the third point with the starting point, so you can directly go for right click and go for close, and you can see your drawing object is ready. If you select the line and you put your cursor, you can see the length is 350. Likewise, if you select this line, you can see this is 150, and this is the dynamic mode, so you can directly check the different distance and parameters associated with the object. And if you see, put your cursor in different point, different dimensions, angular notations will be shown. If you click or select the defined line, you will see 3 different grip points. Out of these 3 grip points, the starting one and the ending one can be used for modifying the length as well. If I click the end grip point and move, you can modify the length, and you can see the red highlighted point, and the new additional length always can be edited. I need to add 75, so you can see now the gross length is 452. Just like that, the middle grip you can use to move the segment. Right, you can move the segment. You can move the segment by using your middle grip point. Also, if you select the line and go for right click and go for properties, you can edit the geometrical properties associated with the object, general properties associated with the object like colors, line type, scales, etc. You can see the length is 425, and you can see here the start X and end X, start Y and end Y. That means the point which you click is how far from the coordinate system. This is the delta X and this is your delta Y. Just like that, for this endpoint also you have certain x distance from the origin and some y distance from the origin. You can note that the y distance for both the endpoint remains same, this and this, because the y distance for both the endpoints are equally specified. Apart from the line default operation, what you can do is you can select the line and do some standard operations. After doing a right click, you can erase, you can move, you can copy, you can scale, you can rotate. So these are some standard basic operations which you can do to any drawn object. So if I want to erase, directly you can select the erase, so that the drawn entities will be erased from the present drafting interface. Just like that, if you need to see the other options, you can define the line and you can see the command dash area where you can see one undo operation. So through undo you can move to the previous point. You can go for right click and you can go for undo. You can go for right click and you can go for undo, so that you can move to the previous point. So these are the different options available with line command.